If you were the CEO of a multinational company right now, what would your priorities be?
Ooh, good question. All the leaders that I've worked with over the years, I've found to be deeply committed, actually. But they're in a really tough position. I often use the analogy of a biathlete, and biathletes have to, ski till their hearts are hammering out their chests, really, really fast, and then they have to lie down and concentrate and be really still and concentrate on shooting a target that's so far away, that they can barely see it. And I think that's a great analogy for what CEOs are having to do right now. They're having to manage this incredible balancing act between preparing the business for a radically different future and yet keeping the lights on day to day. Actually, I mentioning a biathlete, I know a guy who coaches, a mental coach for a world champion biathlete, and he told me that the mental coaching he gave her was to help her accept winning or losing and just focus on her performance, which is kind of similar to an old idea we used to have, which was that it's not whether you win or lose, but it's how you play the game. But in sport and in business, the last sort of 40 or 50 years, that's been considered old hat. We've been encouraged to believe instead that, you win at all costs and nice guys come last. But I think it's very interesting if you look at sport recently from, tennis majors to the Olympics, from Naomi Osaka to Simone Biles, we're actually now being told that there are more important things than winning or losing. And that's a key indicator, I think, of the change that CEOs have to adapt to. So my advice to CEOs is that they need to pivot. And I use that as an acronym. And it stands for the areas of focus for them, which the first one is P is purpose, interdependence, value and values, openness and trust. Because believe me, trust is shortly going to become the new gold. I mentioned earlier about the new moral age that the Gen Zs are leading us into. And actually, this new moral age offers companies an unprecedented opportunity to operationalize and to monetize not only their assets, but their values. Now, some organizations are going to really struggle with that, but actually it's going to be a true differentiator for business from now on.